If you right now, with all of your skills and abilities, were picked up and thrown into the world of Project Zomboid for the first time, what might something like that look like? Today, I aim to answer that very question. This is Brady. Thankfully for all of us here, he really does not have a very expansive skill set. In fact, you really can't call most of them skills. First one, clumsy. I'd call that pretty clumsy. Slow learner. I just don't get it. Agoraphobic. Autism. I made it myself. Dexterous. Outdoorsy. And lastly, stout. Holy God, that was hard. Now please, sit back, relax, and observe.
On my first run, in my second attempt, I spawned inside of a police station. Can I just have one run that lasts longer than 2 seconds? You know what? I think you guys get the point. On my fourth run, my wish was granted, and it lasted longer than 2 seconds.
This is ass. What? There's nothing here. What is this shit? I'm in a house that's for sale. What the Sigma?
I left my abode to search the nearby houses, as well as clearing out some of the neighbors. I chose this house as my first base. However, a short time later, it got completely molested by zombies.
Well, this was my house. Doesn't feel very secure now that every fucking window in the house is broken, so I don't know if I want to stay here anymore.
Got my revenge, and I settled into a new house. As I was settling into my new base, some fog rolled in, and I was way too scared to go outside.
Oh, fuck. Screw that.
Sped up time throughout the rest of the night and ventured out beyond my cluster of houses, but not too far, just to the bait shop and this burger place. Tried to do some fishing, couldn't figure it out, and I went back home. I also thought it was a good idea to fill every container I came across with water. I should probably mention what my goal in this video is. I want to go from Riverside all the way over to this bridge in Louisville. I have to get there alive, by any means necessary. The next day, I traveled south and I found this car junkyard. Looked around for anything of use, but didn't find anything of note. Then I traveled northeast, found a supermarket, laundromat, and produce store.
Is this like a gas? Ooh, is this like a fucking grocery store, dude? I feel like these aren't even windows that open. If I can ever get a car working, obviously come by here and just fucking clean house.
Took some supplies and continued heading northeast to this suburban neighborhood. The hour was growing late, so I spent the night in one of the houses. Later, while clearing a group of zombies, I acquired a duffel bag one of them was carrying. I had a little bit of trouble figuring out how bags work, and the icon was black.
Okay, wait, that did not sound...
Silver packages.
As I pushed further and further into town, the zombies began to thicken up, so I turned around and headed back home. The next goal I had set for myself was to get a car, and of course, I only used my natural intuition to figure this out.
You could be missing car keys without even knowing in Project Zomboid, and I'd be willing to bet that you didn't know.
Seems like I'm gonna have to level up a couple skills. So I grabbed a screwdriver and I got to work, taking out headlights, dismantling watches, and reading skill books. In the middle of reading, I heard a helicopter outside. Naturally, I went to investigate.
The fuck? Helicopter. Are they gonna call like a bunch of zombies?
Maybe it'll drop off supplies. Maybe it'll come rescue me. Then I remembered this game's tagline. I began questioning if the sound would attract zombies to my area, and remembering this is an isometric game, so I can't look up and see it. After a couple of hours, the sound had finally faded away.
Okay, honestly, not bad.
Oh, well, good thing I cleared out most of the zombies in the area already. I killed a couple that had gathered from the helicopter and returned to dismantling. Oh, excuse me. While I was going house to house, looting and leveling, I found a car key in a cupboard for the car outside. I went back to the junkyard to get some gas and filled it up.
I'm kind of scared. Oh. We are mobile. Oh, wait.
Now I had a car, but my greed just did not stop there. I did not think that this vehicle was good enough, so I went around leveling up my mechanic skill so that I could hotwire the car that I wanted.
Oh. Yeah, there's cum in my pants.
Finished leveling up my skill and got myself this beautiful station wagon. With my greed finally satiated, I can move on to the other tasks. Tasks? I feel like I say it like a snake would say it. Like reinforcing the windows on my base. I had felt like I was finally getting my footing in this game. And you know what hits the spot after a nice hard day's work? A nice meat patty and pork chop with a tiny bit of char.
Ah! Fuck, I burnt it. Shit. Well, can't let it go to waste. What's happening to me? Body's like falling apart. We need to get some fucking shut-eye. I just died in my sleep. Oh! I'm injured. What's going on? Terminal damage?
After all of my little victories, I think Project Zomboid just had to humble me. But I had one more in me. I woke in a home with the TV blaring, and a dense fog was rolling outside. The first thing I did was check the TV for the cooking show on the Life and Living channel. And yeah, I may have boosted the XP multiplier a little bit. A couple looted houses later, and I was walking into the Gigamart parking lot and started killing a group of zombies that had been following me.
Get this hooker off me!
That hooker just so happened to have a key to one of the vehicles in the parking lot. Thank you, hooker. I took my new vehicle and traveled southwest to my old stomping grounds.
Is this what I think it is? Yeah, baby. Police station.
I stopped at this house and I immediately found a generator inside of the shed. After acquiring a week's worth of food and water, a gun, and some ammo, and other various supplies, I thought now would be the perfect time to go to Louisville. So I drove. And drove. And drove. And drove some more.
Fuck.
Until I reached the town of West Point. I drove straight into a neighborhood and decided to camp out in one of the houses to let the noise die down from the car, where things did not go exactly very well.
Okay. So we're just taking the piss. Okay. Ah! No! No! I'm taking you all with me!
Not really sure what I was thinking. Now, Brady doesn't seem to be quite having the best of luck. Perhaps if we switch things up a bit.
You know what I'm saying?
My actual final attempt started off very strong.
What the fuck is this?
Plenty of food and reading material, took a knife that was on the counter and went outside. But I can't leave the TV on, so I went back inside and I figured, well, I'm already back inside, might as well wait till morning. It's not because I was scared of the dark or nothing. So I read until the sun finally came up, then began looting, clearing zombies, and a little bit of yassification.
Oh, slay. What the fuck?
Can't get over you, no.
So I took the long way around and trekked through the woods, taking a wide berth from the city to avoid any unnecessary conflict. After unloading my supplies, I went to check out a small building next to the farmhouse. A small group of zombies have been camping out inside. My luck on this run so far has been crazy, and on these zombies, not only did I find several guns, but a large backpack. Close to my base was the gated community of Riverside, so I began to do runs back and forth gathering supplies. And if I wasn't gathering supplies, I was hitting the books. And if I wasn't hitting the books, I was leveling my skills. Got a taxi, not sure how, doesn't say in my script and I don't remember. Took it to the gas station, filled it up. I also didn't know that you could just drive up next to the pump and fill it up like you would in real life. Yeah, I kind of feel like a fucking dumbass. This base made me feel a lot more secure, but I wanted to add a little extra level of security. And I just so happened to have a large fence outside my house that is pretty useless. So I spent the whole day breaking it down and using the planks to reinforce the windows. During this time, I would start thinking about how I could possibly conquer Louisville and the no doubt countless zombies that inhabit the city. The clear answer was to use Molotovs, which shouldn't be a problem. On my way to the gas station, I ran into this news van in this driveway. I hotwired it, filled it up with gas for later. I slowly worked away a horde of zombies that have hovered around the gas station, killed the stragglers, and filled any empty container I had with gas. If I wanted to make a bunch of Molotovs, I would need to gather a couple things, mainly bottles and gasoline. After finding a decent supply of bottles, I returned to the gas station to fill them all up.
Is there no gas in here? It's because of the time, right? The time of day. Maybe it's just, you know, the pump shut off. Surely, that's got to be it. Yeah. You know what? We'll come back tomorrow, and it'll be all right.
Surely the staff just closed up for the night. If I come back tomorrow, I should be able to get plenty of gas.
Oh God. Fuck.
They are not working. Looks like I'm going to have to figure something else out. Man, I wish I didn't take that generator in the magazine to use it in my previous character and just die in the next town over. I guess I'm going to have to find a new one. And the magazine to go along with it. After about 40 minutes of searching, I managed to find a new generator.
Oh. Fuck yes.
Now all I need is to find the book. And I just so happen to recall a bookstore located in the middle of town. I believe this will be my best shot. I kited away another horde of zombies and went back to search the store.
How to use generators. Yes.
It seems like luck was on my side yet again. Now I have all of the pieces, I just need to put them together. I crafted a couple Molotovs in case I had the opportunity to give them a test run, grabbed my new van and generator, and set off for the gas station.
Eat it! Oh God, eat it. I don't know how to throw it. Get in! Oh my God. That was close.
Maybe I should have grabbed a lighter too. I guess Molotovs don't come pre-lit. You may have noticed this video is reaching its end. It would seem my luck had to run out eventually.
Holy shit. This thing is not driving. Eat it! Yes, sir. Watch him burn. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh! Wait! I was pressing the wrong keys! I pressed the wrong keys!
And it was definitely my luck that ran out and not just sheer incompetence. Thank you all so much for joining us on our little adventure. All the lessons learned here today will prove to be very valuable. What lessons, you ask? Well,
Uh.